Hello friends and welcome to this session for GATE and ESC Electrical Engineering. My friend, this session is going to be one of the most awesome session and you are going to really learn something very new and something that will help you in the exam. In the exam for GATE, may it be 2021 or it may be 2022. Now, before we start the lecture, my friend, let me introduce you myself. My name is Ankit Goyal. I got AIR 1 in GATE 2014 and GATE 2018. And my friend, I was also awarded the President of India Gold Medal by the President himself in the year 2013 when I graduated from IIT Indore. Presently, I am working as a director at an academy for GATE department, and that is why constantly I am able to bring new and more initiatives for you. Because an academy is not an institute. An academy is not a coaching. An academy is more of a revolution. An academy is more of a feeling. An academy has everything right that is wrong with every other coaching institute in the country. The name An Academy, my friend, has been comprised of two words, un and academy. That means it has everything that is not there in an academy. So an academy cares about the student in the best way possible. It cares about the student most than or more than any other person can. All the initiatives are centered on the student. That is, they are always working towards the student welfare. And that is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system. That is why, my friend, you are watching this course on power system free of cost on our YouTube channel. So my friend, if you are visiting this channel for the first time, make sure that you have subscribed, because we have electrical machine, power electronics, power system, communication system, EMT, EDC, network, signal, control, digital, everything is here on this channel, that too free of cost, my friend. But what has An Academy done? An Academy has brought a revolution in the country where they are providing the most affordable education, and that too free of that too at the most affordable price, as well as free of cost on YouTube. So my friend, if you want to be a part of the revolution that An Academy has created by means of the courses that are running on An Academy, where they are bringing you the best ever educators of the country on a single platform. That is, you, my friend, can be able to learn from India's top educator at the cheapest or at the most affordable prices possible. At the most affordable prices possible. Now, my friend, I'm talking to you. You can dare to dream. You can dare to enter a PSU. You can dare to dream about MTech from an IIT. Why? Because An Academy has made it possible. An Academy has done everything that is required to get the best rank in GATE examination. So my friend, if you want to join An Academy, make sure that you use the code Ankit ESE, because the door to An Academy opens with this code, and this directly makes me your mentor so that I can guide you at each and every step regarding your GATE preparation. And not only this, you will also get 10% discount on your subscription. Now, what does An Academy bring for you? Not only the live classes. The live classes are the best part of An Academy, where you can interact with the educator, ask your doubt, and make sure that you understand each and every concept and then only exit the class. But other than that, you get dedicated doubt session, where you can post a pic of a question and ask any doubt, any number of doubts. Then you have weekly quizzes. Every Sunday we test how much you have understood. Then there are daily practice paper which we provide you for practice. Then there are practice questions from An Academy. Then there are test series from An Academy. Then there is crash course where we will boost your rank in the last few months. There is rank improvement batch for the students who have already done well in the GATE examination. Now, my friend, all of this just with one subscription fees, where you don't have to pay anything again and again or anything extra. That is the magic of An Academy. Just join An Academy without thinking too much.
Hi guys, in the last few lectures we covered the concept of underground cable and the overhead line insulators, and in this lecture we will see a few problems based on these two topics. So let us get started with our first problem. In this question it is saying the equivalent capacitor arrangement of two string insulator is shown. The maximum voltage that each unit can withstand should not exceed 17.5 kV. We need to find line to line voltage of the system. Now, as I told you, as we move towards the conductor, the voltage across the disc will increase. So if it is given the maximum voltage, then this will be the voltage across the disc nearest to the conductor. So this will be your, let us say, V2, V1. So it is saying that V2 must be 17.5 kV. Now as we derived, V2 is equal to V1 into 1 plus M, where M was CS by Cm, that is equal to 1 by 8C divided by C. So 1 by 8. So V2 is equal to V1 into 1 plus 1 by 8, that is 9 V1 by 8. So V1 is equal to 8 by 9 V2. So it will come out to be 15.55 kV. So the total string voltage will be equal to V1 plus V2, since there are only two discs. (17.5) plus 15.55. This will come out to be 33.05 kV. Now this is the voltage between the conductor and the tower, or the conductor and the ground. So this is actually V phase. We need to find the line voltage. √3 into 33.05. So this will come out to be 57.25 kV. So this will be the line to line voltage across the insulator string. In our next problem, it is saying in a transmission line each conductor is at 20 kV. Now here it is given conductor voltage, that is your phase voltage, and it is supported by a string of 3 suspension insulator. So it is a 3-disc insulator. The air capacitance between capacitor pin junction and tower is 1/5 of the capacitance C of each insulation unit. So CS is Cm by 5. So M is actually 0.2. A guard ring effective only over the line and insulator is fitted so that voltage on the two units nearest to the line end are equal. So this voltage is V, this is also V, and let us call this as V1. So here V2 is equal to V3 is equal to V. We need to find the voltage on the line end unit, that is this V. We know V2 is equal to V1, 1 plus M, that is 1.2 V1, and V1 plus V2 plus V3 is V phase. So that is V1 plus 1.2 V1 plus 1.2 V1 is V phase, that is 20. So V1 will be 20 by 3.4. So this will come out to be 20 divided by 3.4 is actually 5.88 kV. We need to find the voltage across the line and unit, that is V3, 1.2 V1. So it will come out to be 7.05 kV. In the next part of the problem, it is asking the value of capacitance Cx required. Now since the voltage across these two units is same, it means their current should also be same. So let me assume some currents here. Ix, I2 dash, I, their currents must be same. So Ix must be equal to I2 dash. Now Ix will be equal to j omega Cx into Vx, j omega C by 5 into V2 dash. J omega Cx, voltage across this capacitor. Voltage across this capacitor is V, and voltage across this C by 5 is V1 plus V. V2 dash is V1 plus V. So this will come out to be V1 into 1.2, V is equal to 1.2 V1. Then V1 plus 1.2 V1. So j omega will get cancelled out. V1 will get cancelled out. So it is Cx is equal to C by 6, and this will be 2.2. So this is 1.1 C by 3. Okay. So that is 1.1 C by 3. So this will be the capacitance Cx required. In our next problem, it is saying each conductor of a 33 kV three-phase system. Now this is given as the system voltage. So this is actually line voltage, that is 33 kV. So phase voltage will be 33 divided by root 3. So how much does this come out as? 19.05 kV. Ratio of shunt to mutual capacitance is 0.1. So M is given as 0.1. We need to find voltage across each insulator and the string efficiency. Now we know V2 is equal to V1 into 1 plus M, that is 1.1 V1. V3 is equal to 1 V1 M square plus 3M plus 1. So that is 1.31 V1. So V1 plus V2 plus V3 will be 3.41 V1, which is equal to 19.05 kV. So V1 will be 19.05 divided by 3.41. So this comes out to be 5.586 kV. To find out V2, V2 will be equal to V1 into 1.1. So how much does this come out? This will come out to be 6.145 kV. V3 is equal to V1 into 1.31. So how much does this come out? So this will come out to be 7.318 kV. So this is the voltage across each insulator. Now it is asking for string efficiency. Now string efficiency we represented as V1 plus V2 plus V3 by 3V3 into 100%. Now this will be equal to V1 plus 1.1 V1 plus 1.31 V1 divided by 3 into 1.31 V1 into 100%. So this will come out to be 3.41 divided by 3.93 into 100%. So how much does this come out? 3.41 by 3.93 into 100. It will be 86.77%. Okay, so that is your string efficiency for this system. And as I told you, it is independent of the voltage of the system. Okay, it is only dependent on the parameter M and the number of discs. In our next problem, it is saying a 6.6 kV 50 Hz single core lead sheathed cable has the following data. Conductor diameter is 1.5 cm, length 4 km, internal diameter 3 cm. Okay, and resistivity of the insulation is this much, relative permittivity is this. Now insulation resistance in case of underground cable is rho by 2 pi L ln r by r, where r is the outer radius, small r is the inner radius. If we write it in terms of diameter, it will be d by d. Multiplying both these terms by 2, the formula will remain same. Resistivity is 1.3 into 10 raised to power 12 by 2 pi into length is 4 kilometer, that is 4000 meter, ln outer radius is 3 centimeter, outer diameter, inner diameter is 1.5, because it is saying internal diameter of sheath. So actually this is my conductor, this is your sheath. So internal diameter of sheath is actually outer diameter, and a conductor radius or conductor diameter is the inner diameter. Okay, so sheath internal diameter will be the outer diameter for our formula, 3 by 1.5. So how much does this come out? It will be 1.3 into 10 raised to power 12 divided by 2 divided by pi divided by 4000 into ln 2. So this will be 35.85 mega ohm. Okay, so that is why the insulation resistance is always high. Next it is asking capacitance. Now capacitance is 2 pi epsilon naught epsilon r ln r by r, or we can say 2 pi epsilon naught epsilon r ln d by d. So 2 pi into 8.85 10 raised to power minus 12 into epsilon r is 3.5, ln outer diameter is 3, inner is 1.5. So how much will this come out? 2 pi into 8.85 10 raised to power minus 12 into 3.5 divided by ln 2. So this will come out to be 0.28 nanofarad per kilometer. And if we calculate the actual value, it will be into 4. So it will be 1.12 nanofarad. Okay, that is 0.28 into 4. Next it is asking maximum electrical stress. As I told you, the maximum electrical stress occurs at the surface of the conductor. So maximum electrical stress Emax is actually V by R ln R by R, where V is the conductor voltage or V is the per phase voltage. So per phase voltage will be 6600 by root 3 divided by inner radius is how much? 1.5 by 2, then ln 3 by 1.5. Okay, so how much will this come out? 6.6 divided by root 3 divided by 0.75 divided by ln 2. So this comes out to be 7.33 kilovolt per centimeter. Okay, so this will be the maximum electrical stress, and it will occur at the surface of the conductor. In our next problem, it is saying consider a 3-core 3-phase 50 Hz 11 kV cable whose conductors are denoted as RYB. The interface capacitance between each pair of conductors is 0.2 microfarad, that is C1 is 0.2 microfarad. Okay, and capacitance between line conductor and sheath is 0.4. So C2 is 0.4 microfarad. So per phase capacitance will be Cs plus 3 Cc, that is 0.4 plus 3 into 0.2, that is 1 microfarad. Now it is asking line charging current, which is equal to omega C phase V phase. So it will be 2 into pi into 50. C phase will be 10 raised to power minus 6. V phase will be 11 kV by root 3. So how much will this come out? 100 pi into 10 raised power minus 6 multiplied by 11,000 by root 3. So this will be around 2 ampere. So this will be the per phase line charging current. And in case of transmission line, since we consider a star connection, the line current will be same as your phase current. So you can also call it as directly line charging current. In our next problem, it is saying the inner and outer diameter of a cable are 3 cm and 8.5 cm. Okay. So outer diameter is 8.5 cm. Inner diameter is 3 cm. The cable has two materials insulated with two materials like this. Okay. So this will be capital R. This will be small r. Let me call this radius as R1. Okay. Having permittivity 5 and 3. We know the material with higher permittivity will be placed near to the conductor. And their corresponding stress, that is the maximum electric field, is 38 and 28. We need to find thickness of each layer. So Emax1 will be 38. Emax2 will be 28. We know the maximum electric field occurs at the inner surface of the insulator. So this will be lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r. This will be lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r1. So if we take 38 by 28, and here we have to take epsilon 1, epsilon 2. If we take the ratio, it will be r1 epsilon 2 over r epsilon 1. So r1 will be r epsilon 1 by epsilon 2 into 38 by 28. The inner radius r will be 1.5 centimeter into 5 by 3 into 38 by 28. So this will come out to be 38 by 28 into 5 by 3 into 1.5. So that will be 3.392 centimeter. So now thickness of each layer. Thickness of one will be R1 minus R. That is 3.392 minus 1.5. That is 1.892 centimeter. Thickness of second layer will be T2, that is equal to R minus R1. That is 4.25, that is 8.5 by 2, 3.392. So how much will this come out? It will be 0.857 centimeter. Okay, so this is the thickness of the two insulating layer. Now we need to find the safe working voltage of the cable, that is the maximum voltage of the cable. To find the maximum voltage of the cable, we need to find maximum voltage across each insulator. Now other formula for the electric stress or the maximum electric field is in terms of voltage. Suppose voltage of first disc is V1, so it will be V1 by R ln R1 by R. It implies V1 will be E1R ln R1 by R. E1 is 38 into 1.5 divided by ln 3.392 by 1.5. So this will come out to be 46.5 kilovolt. Okay, since unit is in kilovolt per centimeter, I have substituted here in centimeters. Similarly, suppose voltage of 2 is V2. Now the maximum voltage for the insulator 2 will occur at inner radius, that is R1 ln R by R1. So V2 will be E2 R1 ln R by R1. E2 is 28, R1 is 3.392 ln 4.25 by 3.392. So how much will this come out to be? It will be 21.41 kV. Now safe working voltage will be the total voltage, that is 46.5 plus 21.41. So this will be almost 68 kV. So this will be the safe working voltage of the cable. In our last problem, it is saying the charging current drawn by a cable with 3 cores and protected by a metal sheath when switched on to a 11 kV 50 Hz supply. The capacitance between two cores with the third core connected to sheath is 3.7. As I told you, this is the case number 3. When one core is connected to sheath and capacitance is measured between two cores, it is C phase by 2. It implies C phase will be 2 into 3.7, that is 7.4 microfarad. So line charging current will be omega C phase V phase. Omega will be 2 into pi into 50. C phase will be 7.4 into 10 to the power minus 6. V phase will be 11,000 by root 3. So this will come out to be 14.77 ampere. Okay. So you have to remember the cases where we found the per phase capacitance in terms of measured capacitance under different cases. Okay, so these sort of problems can be framed from underground cable and the insulator. So these are very limited set of problems. The problem from outside these problem is very hard to form. Mostly these sort of numericals can only be framed. So be well aware about these type of problems. Though these topics are rarely asked, but they have a limited set of problems, so it is easy to prepare. In our next lecture, we will see the distribution system. We will see first what is the corona loss and how we can quantify at what voltage the corona will occur. And then we will proceed to the distribution system.
So my friend, if you want to join Unacademy, if you liked the lecture, if you like the content that you have just watched, and you have decided that Unacademy is the right place for you and you want to learn with me, you want to learn from me, then don't hesitate, because that is where we are conducting free classes every day that will boost your GATE rank. So if you decide to take subscription, click on GATE and ESE, click on get subscription. After this, you can choose the plan that you want to opt for. The final year and dropper can take 1 year plan, second and the third year can take 2 year plan. But don't forget to use the code Ankit ESE. This will give you 10% off, as well as it will bring you under my guidance. And as you can see, the prices are really affordable, my friend. It is much less than any other institute can offer you, and that is why I keep repeating, Unacademy is not an academy. It is a revolution. It is a feeling. You can make the payment by credit, debit card, EMI, net banking. Also, EMI is available on debit card, but for HDFC debit card and Bajaj Finserv debit card. So if you are from a weak financial background, you can pay the amount in installments, but only use the code Ankit ESE. And my friend, these are some videos where I have told how to study, how to get the best rank in GATE, and these videos will really help you in cracking GATE. So make sure that you watch each and every one of them. And my friend, these are our other channels, like for mechanical we have, for civil also we have, for computer science we have for SSC, JEE, all branches, electrical, mechanical, civil. And on this channel we have the previous year question video solution, that too free of cost. And many more channels will be coming very soon for you guys. So be a part of our YouTube family and you can take the benefit of all the free content that we are bringing. And my friend, this is my Telegram channel where you will find the notes of each and every lecture that I take. And this is my Unacademy profile, which you can follow to watch my content for free on Unacademy, because there also I am taking regular free classes. So if you can't afford to join Unacademy, then keep associated with us, keep sharing the content that we are providing, and work towards making this YouTube family bigger and better. We'll keep bringing more and more content for you, and the only fees that you have to pay, my friend, is that you have to work hard and you have to share and like each and every video that we are uploading. So that way this family gets bigger. Even the student in a rural area can take the benefit of the free initiatives that we have started. And my friend, you also get the best rank in GATE without having to stress about how to pay. So if you can't be paying or you can't afford to pay, then make sure that you are building this YouTube family, a bigger and a better YouTube family, the biggest and the best community of all electrical engineers. So that is all from my side. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you.